So we backstage, Brooklyn College, Dean's List tour, right here exclusive with Miss Mary Vogel from Straight Off the Stage. I saw it, great performance.
Thank you so much.
So, how have you been on the Dean's List tour so far?
I've done a few spot dates with them. I haven't been actually on the tour, but I've done one at John G. and he's featured tonight with Dena. So,
great performance, by the way.
Thank you.
So tell the people what you got coming up.
Coming up, I'm an artist, I have a project out right now. It's called the I'm Very Damn It LP. It's all out on my website, I'mVeryDamnIt.com. And, my stories are some background for a lot of amazing, major artists, and now I'm going from the background to the forefront. Make sure you turn to have my project out. So, it's just great to show the world what it is that Very Bold is about.
And I absolutely applaud you, especially because the hip hop game is missing a lot of women.
Yeah.
So what I want to ask you is, what do you think you bring that's different?
Like I said, I always say nobody can be you better than you. So I'm just being very bold. I like to experiment. I like to take it there. I live on the edge. That's just I'm a singer first before anything, and I can rap too. So I'm a little double jointed. I like to say.
Rapping and singing.
Yeah, I mean, you take from people that you love, of course, but at the end of the day, it's about bringing what it is that you have to the table. I just like to have fun.
What she has is definitely pure talent. So let the people know where they can find you.
Yeah, everything is I'm Very Damn It. That's I'mVeryDamnIt. That's my website. I'm Very Damn It is my website. That's my Twitter. That's my Instagram. That's my Facebook. If you want to find me, it's under I'm Very Damn It. And this is Very Good. Yeah, signing off.
Coming straight from Brooklyn College, Dean's List tour.
Yeah, Brooklyn all day. Still good.
So we're backstage, Brooklyn College, Dean's List tour. I'm here with D2LAL, ladies. I want to keep your eye out for this one. So we just put you on stage. Tell me, what is it like being on here? What does it do for you?
What is it do for you? It's like what water does for you when you're thirsty. That's what it does for me. It quenches me. It keeps me sane. Actually, this week has been a crazy week for me. I actually was in the hospital for 4 days sick from Monday through Thursday.
So you just came out of the hospital yesterday, and now you're performing today.
And I'm performing because this is what I love to do, and I feel like I made a promise to do this. I wanted to do it. So after here, I'm definitely going to go straight.
This is passion and dedication.
I love to do so.
Wow. And how long have you been singing?
I've been singing for over 10 years now. I actually started out in a group. I wasn't always solo. I started in a group called Project 718. We were signed to Capitol Records for a while. We traveled, worked with some of those people, and now everybody's venturing doing their own thing. So it's just a blessing to stay doing what we love to do individually and still waking back up without planning it out. You know what I'm saying?
So that's definitely, I guess, I would say one of the key points of the Dean's List tour is like linking people up, bringing back connections and networking.
Exactly.
But aside from that, like, what do you think the Dean's List tour is doing for you personally as an artist?
I definitely think it's creating exposure, it's creating a buzz, and also it's keeping me on my toes as a performer. Because me, outside of being an artist, I'm a songwriter as well, so I write for other artists all the time. I'm always working with artists, vocal producing, vocal training, doing everything. So when it comes down to this, it just sharpens me as a performer. When it comes to studio, I'm one of them sharp. You can't tell me nothing, but performing is just something that never gets old.
You know, ladies, singer, songwriter, Neo, watch out. So where can your fans check you out at?
You can check me out on Facebook, D2LAL, D-space-A-L. You can check me out on Instagram, Feel Music 2015. Right now, I currently don't have anything out as a solo artist yet, so I'm working on the EP. You can definitely be looking out for the EP next year, Jane, the mid-June.
Alright, ladies, remember that D2LAL is the name?
Yes.
Dean's List tour, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Dean's List tour, Brooklyn College. So we're here backstage, all access with Miss Catherine, Dean's List tour. So, Catherine, tell us, what's it like being on the Dean's List tour?
The Dean's List tour is amazing. I had the pleasure of seeing its conception last year, working closely with Nigel to kind of bring this to fruition. And so it's been now to step apart, step out of it, and see it still continue grow and to be strong, to have these wonderful voices all come together and be one. I think the future of Dean's List Tour is something that, you know, we can't even imagine. So I'm so excited for our future. I'm so excited for everybody. Also working closely with him because it takes, you know, it takes a lot of people to make this show that it's becoming. So, congratulations to everyone.
I can imagine it's turning out really great. But you brought the fact that you were kind of part of the conception. So now that you're actually part of the tour, what's different from actually being part of the creative process to now being an artist on the tour? What's changed in that role?
So basically, I was even within the conception, you know, he approached me to kind of bring Brooklyn College to be a part of it. Unfortunately, I'm always a very busy girl with 9 different brothers, so I try to do as much as I possibly can. To now being on the tour, seeing these artists and bring together. I was just telling some of the other artists that every time that I go to a show, I'm you know, blown away by the talent that, you know, exists.
As am I. So, as an artist, I mean, what do you bring that's different as a singer while on tour? That sets you apart?
I think what sets me apart is the fact that I'm a singer and a poet. So I interweave a lot of the poetry and covers and all that stuff. So I feel like, you know, there are a lot of poets, there are a lot of singers, but then not a lot of singers combined who also do poetry.
So we gonna get a little deep.
Of course.
But tell us, what do you think what has been your craziest or like memorable experience so far being on this tour?
I'm so bored. That's just a bad question to ask me.
I don't believe that.
I'm so I'm sorry.
You haven't seen nothing of it.
I'm very
Come around.
I stay there. But I've seen a lot of pictures and I just sleep. I've seen a lot of interesting pictures. Oh, there goes Aiden, my brother. He's also a part of it.
It's a double interview now. Hello, sir. How are you? I know he said. I remember your face. We're actually interviewing her right now. I'm talking about her music and how talented she is. What?
No boy, right?
No boys allowed.
I'm out.
So anyway, so future fans, if anybody's interested, where they can find you, how they can connect with you?
Absolutely. So anybody who's interested in finding me,
Sure, honestly, project is coming up.
you know, you can like my page on Facebook. That's Catherine George, KATHERINEGEORGE. And you can also follow me on Instagram, poetic_songstress, POETIC_SONGSTRESS.
It's about to be spelling bee. I hope y'all caught that, because I'm not spelling that again.
Or maybe don't spell it. Maybe you can just keep the footage of me saying that it's poetic songstress and Catherine George.
Brooklyn College Dean's List Tour. Check us out, All Access. It's Catherine George, thank you. Brooklyn College, All Access, Dean's List Tour. It's your girl Dena. I'm here with Mr. IOD.
Yo, what's up? How's it doing?
So you came off stage, how you feeling?
Great, yo. The energy from the crowd was just so amazing. Major shouts out to Dean's List Tour, Brooklyn College, everybody that supported. You know, it was a blast.
Yo, I love the energy that you brought to the crowd, but you sang an interesting piece that I really want to go into that. You sang something about you being 20.
Yes, I did. Yeah. That track is called 20 off my latest mixtape, 112 and 2. And the track is just roughly about, you know, being 20 years old and being in that mode of just going through so much stressful, you know, things that happen in your life, and you still can't go to the bar just to get a drink about it. You still can't, you know, do so much things. It's like 20 is that age where it's like you're an adult, you're not a teenager, and you're not an adult. You know, it's like that middle ground, and it really sucks.
No drinks at the bar. What?
Yeah, that's what the song's about. It's just like we're just letting out all my frustration about that. that's how that piece came about.
So you brought up that you just got a new mixtape released. What's the name of the mixtape for the people out there?
112, you can download it at Brownsville.
So what would you say really inspired you? Like, what took you? What did you take to like put this mixtape together?
Well, the mixtape itself is it's a collection of stories of Brownsville residents, because that's where I'm from. I'm from Brownsville, you know, and a lot of people, recently a lot of people have just been like really bashing Brownsville just for, you know, being who we are and being in a situation that we can't really control. You know, yes, it's a very impoverished neighborhood, and it's but it's like, you know, they clown and they joke about it, and you know, you can't really control those circumstances. So 112 and 2 was like a kaleidoscope into my world, you know, that Brownsville. So the collection of songs, you know, I got one song for like the crackhead in the neighborhood. I got one song for the dope dealer. I got one song for the person going to school, the public activist. You know, like I try to make one song for each of those type of characters that I, you know, just that are inspired by real human beings that live in my neighborhood.
Wow, collection of stories.
Yeah.
So I know there's an event coming up, Troll Fest. You wanna, you know, speak on this a little bit? People know what's this about?
Well, by the time you see this, it'll probably have been past already, because it's tonight.
Tonight, people. Tonight. It's going down.
December 13th, 2013 is going down. But it's like a recurrent showcase series that I put together to like blur the lines between unsigned artists and mainstream artists. So I try to get like a huge name and put him with a bunch of names that you don't know. So just, you know, try to give those people publicity as well as big up the headline artists. You know, Cam Rebel, we've been chopping it up for a long time. I've always wanted him on the show since like the first one. So it's just a blessing to see this manifest and try to push it to the next level. They only get bigger from here. I hope like one day I could like book Drake or something like that for Trill Fest, you know, just
Drake.
You already know.
They already told you out there. Alright, well I want to thank you so much for your time, IOD, but before I let you go, let the fans know where they can find you. But you know what you have coming up next in the future besides D2LAL's tour?
Definitely you can find me at brownsvillain_, that's my Instagram and Twitter. brownsvillain.bandcamp.com, that's all my music. Things coming up is just more shows. We're setting up a tour of the East Coast. That's gonna probably happen around March or something like that. I'm planning on doing a show called March on DC with my homie Dad Brooke, and that's gonna be in March, and we're going to DC. So
March on DC.
Here we go. So yeah, we're setting that up as we speak. We're gonna take like a whole bus full of artists and just do a big show out there with a lot of DC artists and stuff like that, because we have, you know, strong connections out there, and I want to like give it up to my brothers out there in DC. So
shout out to DC.
Yeah. Other than that, just keep looking out for new videos. That war videos about to drop. Much regards to Osmond NYC, my homie D2LAL. So that's just gonna be looking up from here, man. I just want to show love to the tour. Thank you to everybody that's involved. Special shouts out to Scott Morris, of course, and everybody else that worked so hard to make this tour happen for everybody. So blessings.
Well, thank you so much for your time. You definitely, I don't gotta wish you success. You already on your way there. So, D2LAL's tour, backstage passes, Brooklyn College, IOD, Dena. So we backstage, Brooklyn College, D2LAL's tour, your girl Dena, Karma P. So I heard it's your first stop on the D. So what was that like?
This is, honestly, I'm happy this is my first stop. This is like home to me. I'm familiar with Brooklyn College, they're familiar with me, and I'm so happy they put this as my first stop, which is just like, it's great to kick off the tour on my behalf in my home city, my hometown, Brooklyn College, and the college I'm familiar with, the college that I love, so you know, it's great
Word
for me.
advantage never hurts.
Word, honestly, it's like performing in front of your fans and your supporters is the greatest thing.
So that means you're probably gonna be, you will be performing on the second part of the tour, right?
Yeah,
so what are you most looking forward to?
Expanding and gaining more supporters, and basically just turning up. You gotta turn up. You gotta give people something to watch and enjoy. Also, people, you gotta give them quality music. So I'm ready for that.
How do you put that point up? So you say you're a rapper, right? And we live in a world filled with rappers. so. What makes you stand apart?
I'm an artist, I'm a rap artist.
Rap artist, correction.
There's a couple of people who are just rappers, who are people that can rhyme, but I feel like I'm a rap artist because I feel like, well, I don't feel like I know that what I do is art in a sense where I make it, I create it, which I put myself into it, try to put you into it, and combine it into where we can both like benefit and love the music. So I feel like I'm an artist, like that's what separates me.
You also mentioned about combining hooks and lyrical content.
Yeah, I feel like my music is bridging the gap in which we're in a time where now lyrics don't really matter. It's more about hooks and what is catchy. So when I make my songs, I write my 16 first, where I try to expand your mind while also catching you. So with the hook, it's just to draw you in and give you something to like love. And with the verses, it's something for you to think about, something for you to say, oh, I ain't know he said that, because I love punchlines. Love punchlines, love metaphors, love similes, love onomatopoeias, I love everything about it.
Grammar! Finally, education being incorporated into lyrics, yes.
I love all of that, so I love putting that with hooks that you would love and feel.
Bringing learning back to hip-hop, I truly appreciate it and I love it. So, let the fans know, where can they check you out?
You can check me out everywhere, Karma P Music, Facebook, besides Karma P Music, Twitter, Karma P Music, IG, Karma P Music, KarmaPmusic.com.
If you didn't catch that, Karma P Music, Karma P Music, Karma P Music.
Don't be spacing though. I hate when people put underscore. It's one word.
Extras.
Extras.
Yo, so I want to thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
I wish you so much luck and success in your endeavors.
So,
you're not gonna need it.
Yo,
clearly, like
you
skill.
gonna do it. Yo, later on, you gonna do another interview, and you gonna be big, and I'm gonna be big.
Right? We're gonna follow up. Bruh, no offense, but I'm coming for your seat. No. But no, thank you. Brooklyn College Jeans Tour, Karma P, Dena. We'll catch you later. Alright, so it's your girl Dena backstage, Brooklyn College Jeans Tour. My boy Butter Cool.
What's good, people? What's good, people? It's your boy Butter Cool. Doing out there. What's good, world? Y'all chilling? Everybody cool out there?
I think they can hear you in Thailand.
Yeah, right?
They got you. So tell me, what's your experience been like on a Jeans Tour?
Oh man, being that I only had one show, but
so far, what's it like?
I've been traveling with the fellow tour mates, so I'm touring, just watching other shows and watching the crowds. It's been a great experience. It's something that a lot of people should really take advantage of. Young people really trying to do their thing on the underground. So I'm just happy. I'm happy to be a part of it, man. It's a pleasure.
So let us know what your upcoming project is.
Well, right now I got a video about to come out, shot by NYC, shot by I Spit NYC. Shout out to my man Ether for I Be That Cool, one of my first singles of my project titled The Cool Zone. That should be coming out by the end of this year. You know what I mean? So I'm really excited about that. So that's all I'm really focusing on right now.
Man, that's focus plan. So you said this is your first performance on the Jeans Tour?
Yeah.
But you had some, I heard through the grapevine, you had something going on at John Jay. What was that about?
Oh, that was for charity. It was for a toy drive.
Toy drive got turned up?
Yeah, it did. It had a couple other artists there, B Morgan, Kenny Dubs, who else performed? She Real, Cola Ray, Busy B. There's a couple other artists, Randy Clash. And so it was a good experience. You know what I mean? Plus it was for good charity. And if you come to the show, you had to bring a toy. So you know what I mean? It's for the less fortunate kids, and I mean, it's a good look. So.
Holidays, I love to see that artists, you know, can still remember the community.
Yeah, because when I was growing up, I didn't really have a lot of toys like that. You know what I mean? So for the less fortunate, it's good like that. So I'm happy to be a part of that.
So you said you've been around. I mean, what's the craziest thing you've seen on a Jesus Tour?
Oh, the craziest thing? Random people jumping in pictures. People that
Photo bombs?
don't know.
And videos too, because people do that as well.
Wow.
I think people, I've heard that people
That's all we needed right there.
Because you only see that really at the Miami Heat games, but on the
But
Jesus
clearly
tour,
on the Jesus Tour, now you get video bombs. Like,
You see the shade
you just don't
face?
know.
you get video bombs. But R&B singers too.
That's that light skin face. Like, really though?
Never know.
Nor in the house, y'all.
Shouts to Butter
Mr. R&B.
Mr.
With the
Hip-hop
guitar.
version of R&B. Do his thing.
Oh, shout out to my niece Jaden.
Is she not the cutest thing? Shout out to his niece.
She's the I Am Culture spokesperson that gets us all the shirts. They not low. They not low.
I know I'm not. I know.
Cheerleader.
Whatever. But do you see? That's the most craziest thing so far. And
Jesus, so what can you say?
just people faking R&B singers. No, I'm not throwing no shots out there, Drew Scott.
Might hear some shade?
No, I ain't throwing no shots out there, Drew Scott, but we got some fake R&B singers out here. Let's just leave the good R&B singing to the good R&B singers, like my man that just came in the cameo over there. Let's leave it up to them, B. Morgan and all that. Let's let them do that.
He's saying stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane, Drew.
He's saying, I'm sorry, Drew.
Stay in your lane, Drew.
It's that D2LAL stuff. But anyway, Buttercool. Let people know where they can find you if they want to check you out.
Yo, Buttercool. You can check me on Facebook at Buttercool, BUTTACOOL. Or you can catch me on Instagram, I_B_dat_DAT_cool, COOL. Cool.
Girl Dena, Brooklyn, Dean's List Tour.
I want
See this
in.
one. Deuces.